Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio September 2, 2024. With today's moon, you're seeking some level of predictability or steadiness. You might find comfort in the familiar, tried and true, and routine. There is much to learn about your inner world, however, and you can benefit from some attention to spiritual needs. Look for ways to let go of unnecessary worry and guilt. At the same time, Uranus is heading into a station as it turns retrograde early tomorrow. In the 5 months of its retrograde, from September 1st to January 30th, some things calm down on the social front. It's a valuable period for processing recent changes and events with friends, which benefits you immensely, helping to prevent impulsive, regrettable decisions. When you act from your heart rather than merely react to others and circumstances, you do yourself a service during this retrograde phase. As Venus cozies up in your solar house of domesticity until September 22, 2024, you will see love blossom at home. Those who live with their partner will enjoy this frequency quite a bit, so spend some time together, whether it is drawing up a long bath, cooking for the holidays, or even cuddling during candle light. For singles, this could spark an especially romantic mood if you are to have a date over for dinner while conversing over wine before the fire. Don't miss this magical time to embrace the luxury of your home. Whatever you feel called to do could become part of your career path. Your intuition could link you with the right opportunity, as the moon in Leo will trine the North Node in Aries and sextile the South Node in Libra. There could be a deep desire to profit from your creativity, talent, and courage. At first, it might seem far-fetched. But as the day unfolds, your confidence and courage shall increase. You may feel like anything is possible for your career path. Adopting this mindset could be a major game changer since it will influence your career path. The current planetary alignment makes you more open to truths that you may otherwise miss. Try to think honestly about what you do for yourself that increases your feeling of wellness, and what you do that inhibits your well-being. Your personal health regimen needs to be totally specific to your needs. Some herbal substances that are said to be beneficial and calming are jasmine, lavender, lotus, and forget-me-not. Incorporate your favorite scent into your bathing ritual. Your curiosity is unrivaled today. You see far and wide, and your inventiveness expresses itself through modern technology and communication. You will surely spend more time than usual surfing the internet, using your phone or watching television. Whatever you undertake, you will try to advance in life. So, allow yourself be carried along by this curious vibration, and above all, push ahead. As she settles into her first full day in your home and family sector, Venus begins to make herself at home where your heart is. She discovers that for the first time in 4 years, the asteroid Juno, known as the Queen of Commitment, is already present. With the Sun still over 3 weeks away and Mercury not returning to focus on specifics until later in the month, this period allows your heart a voice and fosters a sense of resolve. Since Venus has just separated from a beneficial aspect with Pluto in your financial sector upon her arrival yesterday, and considering she also governs finances, this creates an optimistic outlook for financial matters related to home life. A day after Venus, the planet of love left your communication sector and ended her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. This couldn't be in better hands. A friendly aspect between the Sun here and the dwarf planet Ceres in your relationship sector is not only keeping the communication lines open but is keeping what Venus began alive. With Pluto 2 days away from retrograding back into your relationship sector, the timing couldn't be better. Our eyes in the sky. As the day begins, you might find yourself standing at the crossroads of uncertainty. You might wonder, am I on the right path? Is everything going to work out? These feelings are natural when you're faced with the unknown, and they're more common than you think. We've all been there, those moments where the road ahead feels unclear and you start second-guessing yourself. But here's the good news. As the day unfolds, those initial doubts will start to fade, and a sense of confidence will begin to take their place. Have you ever noticed how, as the day goes on, things start to fall into place, and suddenly, it feels like the universe is aligning in your favor? That's the kind of energy surrounding you today. Trust in the process, and have faith that fate is gently steering you toward exactly where you need to be. One of the truly beautiful things about today's energy is the way it empowers you to harmonize your personal desires with the needs of those around you. You're in a unique position to be the glue that brings people together, and this doesn't go unnoticed. Your sincerity and thoughtfulness are shining through, and others are picking up on that. Have why? Oh, you ever had someone mention how well you balance your own interests with the greater good? If not, today might be the day. You're naturally aligning with a higher purpose, and this will enhance your reputation, whether in your relationships or career. But let's not forget one important thing. While you're busy being a rock star in your relationships and at work, don't let your health and well-being slip through the cracks. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement and momentum of the day, but remember that taking care of your body is essential for the journey ahead. Have you ever noticed how much better you perform when you've prioritized rest, nutrition, and a bit of exercise? Your body is your greatest asset, so today is the perfect time to check in with yourself and make sure you're building up those energy reserves for the future. Now, have you ever noticed that when you speak with clarity and conviction, people naturally seem to follow your lead? That's exactly the kind of energy you're radiating today. Your words carry weight, and people can sense that you genuinely have everyone's best interests at heart. This isn't about power or control for you, it's about creating a positive outcome for the whole team. And let me tell you, this kind of selfless leadership is rare, but it's deeply appreciated by those around you. So don't be surprised if people are eager to follow your guidance, support your ideas, and contribute to the success of the collective. It's one of those magical moments when everything just clicks, and your ability to inspire others shines brightly. Speaking of magic, let's talk about finances for a moment. Today, you're in a sweet spot when it comes to balancing your income and expenditure. Have you ever found yourself debating a purchase, weighing the pros and cons, only to realize that your instincts were spot on? That's your financial savvy in action, and it's exactly what's at play today. You're being shrewd, thoughtful, and careful, qualities that will serve you well, especially if you're in the mood to treat yourself to something luxurious. Go ahead, indulge a little. Just remember to do it in your usual, mindful way, making sure it aligns with your long-term goals. However, with all this forward momentum, there's a tiny caution. It's easy to start expecting too much, too quickly, which can lead to impatience. Have you ever pushed yourself or a project so hard, only to realize that slowing down might have been the better option? Today is a gentle reminder to practice restraint. Sometimes, rushing ahead without considering all the details can lead to misunderstandings or mistakes. So take a deep breath, pace yourself, and be open to suggestions from others. Sometimes, a fresh perspective is all you need to see things more clearly and make even better decisions.